Hello.
Hi, Jenna.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh no, you better pick up that gun. That plasma pistol.
How do I pick it
With
up?
B?
Oh, A.
Or A, sorry, yes. Then shoot that rude boy with your bullet. So we're playing Flinthook. It just came out on the Switch last week. And it is a really fun roguelike game. And you play as this wonderful space pirate who just hooks it all about.
I'm getting the hookup. Can I tell? Okay, I'm excited about this game for a lot of reasons.
Sure.
But not least of all because the hook shot is always my favorite item in.
Like
in a Zelda game specifically.
Well, you just start out with the hook shot, and that's all you get.
I know. I really appreciate that. That's what I'm here for. Do you think the hook's made out of flint?
Maybe. Oh, this is really neat too. So get that belt, pull up your pants. There you go. your one long pant. And so a really cool thing about this game, considering that there's a lot of like jumping and sort of precision stuff, you get to slow down time with your belt. I wish I could slow down my time with my belt to a time when I weighed less.
Oh, Jeffrey, that's not. What kind of energy are you bringing? Why don't you say one nice thing about yourself and your beautiful body or your beautiful mind right now?
My beautiful mind.
Yeah.
I've got a wonderful smile.
That's nice. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What about you?
I actually feel really good about myself today because I did a photo shoot with Racked earlier.
Whoa.
Yes.
Our friends at Racked.
Yes.
It's like video games, but for clothes.
Yeah, and they were all super cool. It was for specifically for folks with acne. They were doing an acne photo shoot. So I was really excited to be a part of that. It made me feel very good about myself.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm sorry,
Why would you
say thank you for giving me that wonderful story about yourself that I liked a lot. Sorry, I got distracted by people saying nice things about me in chat. My only weakness was when people are nice to me.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll see these little bubbles, and you'll see it in worse scenarios. But that's a good scenario where sometimes we'll just make a door appear.
I like that. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit like Portal in that I'm going to have to like really try to think of ways to use this.
Oh no!
What is happening over there?
That's
I'm
fixing
trying
my
to
mic.
play a game, you guys. God.
Since this is about space pirates, I was trying to make my orb here, my little parrot, but there's no good way for him to stand anywhere. So you can just stand right here and be a good boy. Yes. So in this tutorial, it's just kind of showing you the ropes of how to get through it, and then once you get to the menu system, which is what I really like about how this game works, because in most roguelike games, they're a little difficult, and some people dislike them, and some people like roguelikes.
I love roguelikes.
But so what Flinthook does is really cool is that power-ups you get are actually in a way persistent or choosable. In like other roguelikes, you get power-ups, and then if you die, you sort of have to start from square one again. This actually, you feel more empowered the more you go. So if you lose, that's actually not a bad thing.
Okay.
Because when you lose, you actually get to level up and buy more perks and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool. So I never felt bad losing at this game, which I really liked a lot, design-wise. Yeah.
So this initial what in God's name?
Your goo compass.
Goo compass. That's actually what I call my guts because I follow them a lot.
Good old,
that's my goo compass.
Love your goo compass.
Ghost gems. So this little guy will guide you to your bounty in no time.
Yeah. And so that's part of it. So the longer you, so basically what you're doing throughout the game. Oh, I love like some of the power-ups are like Polaroids that you have to shake or break. That's what you're going after. Bad
okay.
Billy Bullseye.
Say that again?
Bad Billy Bullseye. Look at that. You love when your gun is bigger than you.
God, can I just say it's just the motion of swinging is very satisfying, which is good because that seems like a really big mechanic.
Yeah. So, and then throughout the game, who's that fella? So the whole point of the game is that you're infiltrating other ships to find details for the bad guy you're trying to get.
Okay.
So the ships are always going to be a little different. They always will have a different modifier. I love also like that screen.
That I went by really quickly.
Okay.
Wait,
you'll see. No, that's the sort of you'll see plenty of times.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, right now all you have to do is to play. The only option you get is to play.
Okay. All right. So what are these little markers behind this Polaroid? Under this Polaroid?
under it. Oh, those little things in the bottom.
The 3 and the 1.
That is showing you how many things you have to fight to get to the guy.
Okay.
So you have to go through 3 ships without dying.
Okay. Nope.
So each time so watch, now you get pick your perks.
Ooh.
So they're always going to be different every time, so you can kind of like build different loadouts over time, which is really cool.
Okay.
But you only have the option to pick 3 of them, so there's not too many at this point.
All right. I'm just gonna go forward with what I've got. There's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend like the XP one is pretty good. That one's nice.
This one. Okay.
You actually
I
might
don't want to bog down the stream too much.
and you might want to pick
take.
the apple. So every time you enter a new ship, you'll actually get a little bit of life.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now just hit the Y button.
Did I grab
Yeah.
3? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I just shaved my beard today, so I'm rubbing it. So now you pick a different type of ship, and you can see on the bottom there, it'll show you different modifiers per ship.
Oh.
So that one has a tip station in it in some point. That one has a library. That one has food.
Which one should I grab? Just so we can...
Yeah, just that one's fine.
Okay.
The little buggy. So if you get through 3 of them, then the next ship you go to will be the boss ship. And you may not get there the first time, and that's okay. Because
I'm gonna get there the first time, Jeff.
this is Jenna's speedrun
I'm
of
gonna.
Flinthook.
All of my years of Zelda are really gonna play off.
Because this is like Zelda with a gun.
Eh.
Zelda had guns in it.
What is Zelda gun?
Do you actually remember when on the Wii they had that like gun thing you can put your Wiimote in, and then Zelda had a gun?
I don't remember that. What you're saying is...
It was a bow gun, but it was still a gun, and then it was like sort of like a light gun game, but with Zelda. It was very fun, but we're not talking about Zelda. We're talking about Flinthook.
I'm usually talking about Zelda, to be fair.
Everything's a Zelda to you.
Yeah, Zelda is just the word I use for
Like video games, yeah, like just like Band-Aid and
Yeah, yeah.
Because really they're called adhesive medical strips. They're not. Band-Aid is a brand.
Yeah. Why don't people just call them adhesive medical strips more often?
Like, I cut my hand. Jenna, please give me an adhesive medical strip. I'm bleeding over here.
I'd say no way, nerd.
On my non-Dockers brand khakis.
What would the off-brand of khakis be called?
Khakis. I see. I don't know because I've maybe only worn khakis once in my entire life.
Oh, not a khaki bro.
Not really. Khakis have 0 redeeming qualities as far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry.
They get so dirty so quickly. That's my big problem with khakis.
Yeah, and as you know, I'm always constantly, when I'm not playing a video game, when I'm not playing Zelda, the Zeldas, I'm breakdancing in mud. And so khakis just don't...
Yeah, you do that a lot.
You love your mud.
It's kind of weird.
Love your mud dancing. Yeah, it's a little difficult. So actually you'll get a power-up later that'll help you aim better, but in the beginning parts of it, these little baddies get some nice shots on you. Someone said they should be called aid bands, and that actually is very good. Instead of band-aids.
That's way better, yeah.
This band is aiding me. Oh, look, Jenny, yeah. Took me a while to remember to do that when I first played the game. I was like, I can't kill this guy. He's got a bubble around him.
It's just because I've played so many roguelikes.
Because Zelda always has a bubble in it.
Yeah, I'm just used to all those Zelda bubbles. Is there a heal mechanic?
Nope. So every time you actually beat a room like that, you will get apples.
Oh.
And as you know, green apples extend your life. That's why your doctor encourages you to eat them.
I thought it was because he didn't want to see me anymore.
Exactly, because when
I'm
you're
always there, and I'm so needy.
Because you're always asking for adhesive medical strips.
And he says, "Eat more apples, Jenna. I'm sick of seeing your face, your beautiful face. It's not about my looks."
And he's like,
"No more." And then he presses my face away.
Gives it a good kiss with his mind. Mind kiss. Yeah, so I get, obviously in a roguelike, these rooms always be a little different each time. So sometimes you meet a guy that gives you a map. One time, I was going through a level, and there was one more room left that I didn't check. And me being a completionist, I was like, let me check that last room, and it was that room. And I was like, well, I don't need this map now, but I appreciate the advice. I love that you love to get them coins.
I gotta get those coins. How else am I gonna buy more apples? Gotta get that apple money. Oh dear.
Apple money. Sometimes you can buy apples. Sometimes you can buy meat. All those barrels and stuff also have coins in them, just like real life. Oh, these fellas, they're a little tricky. Watch out.
A little rude.
But they're filled with coins, delicious coins to buy things.
Ah!
It's very dramatic.
Oh, how do I look at my map?
It's right up there.
Just up in the right corner there?
That's all you
Okay,
get.
so I can see. And the blinking one is where I'm at, I assume?
Yes.
So
I think if you
it looks
go...
like there's treasure down here.
Sure is.
And I assume no Oh.
No, if it's a treasure room, there's gonna be some... Oh, these guys don't do anything. They're just there to sort of stand around and intimidate you.
Well, I don't care for that.
Yeah, don't be intimidated. You have a Zelda gun. I've actually never seen a room like this since I've played the game for a couple of hours already. This is a great room. Oh, and you got a booster pack that you get to you have to break open later.
That's cool.
There's a lot of good like game feely things they do too. Like you'll see when you beat the level, there's a thing I really like that they do at the end of each level. That just makes beating each level feel really good. Also because I won and I love to win. I like your conviction to get that guy who's doing nothing really.
You're right. I'm just a murderer. Why would you say that?
He was just doing a crossword puzzle in his mind. And you shot him in the face. Oh, yeah, there's a secret room there.
Oh.
And you have a
makes
key.
it secret. Oh.
You have the key. You have the power. You should get it.
I have to get all the coins first.
Imagine if Donkey Kong... So here's the thing. So you get these little gems. No idea what they do until you get it, really. I think that one is a heart. That one's not a heart. Or an outline of a heart.
Got a meal. There is no meal. What does that mean, Jeffrey?
This is the thing I haven't figured out about the game yet, other than...
that's exciting.
Who knows?
I like that there's stuff you don't know yet. I also love...
It's like most things.
I like that you're ignorant of a lot of stuff still, Jeff.
I try to be.
I like that about you. I really like this mermaid.
Yeah, it's really good. The backgrounds are fantastic.
Yeah, this art is really... I'm really digging the good amount of detail on this art.
Mm. Oh, watch out.
Feels like... Okay, wait, what was the
Oh, it's the
button
left
for my...
trigger. Slow down time. Your bullet time.
Oh,
Or as I call it, when I eat too much sandwich time. Everything slows down.
Okay. I use my bullet time to just run straight into that.
Just so you can really look at it. You're getting shot in the rump. So right before, even if you didn't have the map there, typically right before the last room is a hell room like this.
Okay.
And it's sort of, you gotta fight your way through the end, and then you get a nice, you maybe get a reward at the end. Who knows what you get at the end. Could just be a big cookie puss. I wish it was actually a cookie puss. It's not a cookie puss.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you know Cookie Puss?
What? What are you
The
saying?
Carvel treat, the Cookie Puss cake. It's a big, oh Jenna, it's a big cake. Your mentions are just gonna be photos of Cookie Puss after this, and I'm sorry.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so Cookie Puss is it's a ice cream cake, but it's a big face. Its eyes are two cookies, and its nose is an ice cream cone that is on the cake with an ice cream scoop.
Okay, that sounds pretty delightful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now smash that shell. Bye-bye. Yeah! And you got stuff inside.
Okay, cool.
Just like real shells.
Found a ghost gem.
And then your little goo compass is gonna eat it right up. Yumma yumma.
Good.
But so the cookie, it's a large cake. It's about this big, and it's all ice cream cake. And you eat it on your birthday, and because it's my birthday, I get to eat the ice cream.
Matt, what are you giggling at?
Do you want to hear the saddest story about Cookie Puss that happened to me?
Yes.
In 1997, in my hometown, there was a massive flood. You may have remembered this. Only 90 kids will remember that in 1997, that there was a massive flood in the northeast of America.
I'm not one of those 90 kids.
Yeah, you lived on the opposite side of the world. So I don't know why I'm talking like a politician now. And so there was a massive flood that basically just like took over the entire town, and it happened on my birthday. And the power went out, and my mom, bless her, always got me a Cookie Puss for my birthday. You know what two things don't mix well? Is not having power in your apartment and a big O ice cream cake and a canceled birthday party.
Oh, that's really sad.
It's a little sad, but I also got to eat an entire cake in the dark, which is sort of what I do now as an adult. I guess that's where I got the habit from. That's poison.
Oh, thank you. I never would have guessed.
Though it's weird because you can just stand in it, and it's a nice little place for your feet to get murdered. So I have to eat an entire birthday cake by myself is what I'm saying.
Do you have to?
It's an ice cream cake. It's going to melt. And it was my birthday.
I mean, that's fair. I guess I was gonna say you could just waste it, but I would never waste.
You can't waste a birthday cake.
No, that's a horrible thing to do.
Especially when it's made out of ice cream. And it's a giant face that you can eat with your face. Oh no! It's okay. That's good. Now you get to actually level up.
Hook
and get
trick's
some.
too tricky.
Oh yeah, and then you get to open up your little booster pack.
Okay. Does not look very happy.
He's like a little
with me.
dejected.
Yeah, and that's fair.
So now you've opened up the black market where you can actually buy permanent buffs.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at this dude.
I know.
Okay.
Had to. Yeah, I had to eat the cake.
Didn't have to. Okay. The quick
Someone
hook.
said Cookie Puss is ugly in bed, and I tried to beg to differ.
Jeff, could you real quick pull me up a picture of... What in God's name? That's horrible.
No, that is also.
I don't like
first
that
of all,
at all.
first of all, Pat took a picture from 1960. That's not indicative of what it looks like now.
Okay.
It looks a
Does
little
it
bit
look
more updated.
better
It's updated now. It has an iPhone. I'm just kidding. I swear to you, Jenna, it looks more appealing than that terrible old-timey photo that he found. That was actually the world's first birthday cake. Cookie Puss is good. Oh yeah, so get those boots. Actually, that's what you need to buy. Okay. You get them for free. Free boots. Free boots. When else do you get free boots, Jenna?
Only if I pull them off a clothesline. You know how boots get hung on clothesline? Yeah. Don't let that go by as though I didn't just say something dumb.
You know when you dry your boots outside on a nice summer's day?
And you sling them on a clothesline.
So there's two things you can buy here. You can buy a thing that gives you more XP or a thing that gives you more perks face.
XP seems easier is when it do that.
Yep, a shaving kit.
Yeah.
To shave your ghost face. Ghost face. He's a rapping man. Ghost face. So yeah, so now we're gonna go back. Oh, you have another booster. You're in rude health. Rude health is my favorite genre of pop music.
Oh, that's my favorite song by the Specials.
Yeah, on the when they did that song for Yo Gabba Gabba, yeah.
Okay.
I wish we had an electric guitar hooked up so we can do some rude health music.
We've got an acoustic guitar here now if you want to play that one Tegan and Sarah song that you know.
I forget what chords they are. They're all power chords though, so it's pretty easy.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave the guitaring to Pat. I'll play a different instrument. I'll bring in my little baby keyboard next week maybe.
That would be pretty delightful.
And just do little doots on it. Just do a little doot. So now that you have those boots, you can hold down the little bumper button, the left bumper, and you can stand in place and aim.
Oh,
I love that face. It makes you like thinking about getting that good aim. Oh, these spiky boys. Spiky babies.
Oh. I have a feeling these spiky boys are going to mess me up every time.
Jenna, do you have any musical talents?
I
mean, you've displayed some of them in Week in Review, I know that, but...
My very good rapping flow.
Yeah.
I actually did cello.
What?
I practiced cello for...
Get the cello out of here.
Like 6 years when I was younger. I haven't retained very much of it, but I always think about going back and getting those cello skills back up again. So I really liked cello.
Thinking about them cellos?
I'm thinking about cellos frequently.
You can get the shield designs. You can do just a free hit, and that would just give you more meat, but you don't need any more meat. I think your meat is good right now.
Thank you. I don't hear that often enough in my day-to-day.
You've got that good meat.
I've got that good meat.
Jenna with the good meat. This is terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh. This isn't hurting me. Okay.
No.
I thought this was hurting me, and I was like, this is the worst round yet.
Yeah. I can't believe that we're gonna start the Polygon family band. Our 100% healthy time music band.
Yeah, my parents were the sort that read that learning an instrument would be good for your baby's brain. So my sister did violin and I did cello, and I always wanted to play violin way more because I like the fiddle. but there could only be one violinist in the family, so I did cello.
We all know that old saying.
Yeah.
Family can only...
you can only have the one violinist. Too many violinists and you're just inviting the devil into your house.
Now see, if your family got banjos, then you can do dueling banjos.
That's true. That would have been amazing. That would have been really good.
I just can imagine an argument erupting at the dinner table, and you both just pull your banjos from under the table, and just like, what was that? And you're just like getting a leg up on the dinner table. The only time your parents would allow you to put your feet on the table is during a banjo duel. I think more family arguments should be solved via some sort of musical duel.
Yeah, I don't know why more aren't. Maybe more are, and it's just not our families.
Maybe it's a lost art of dueling. Now, we didn't do that. Did you know at a certain point in a child's development, you can actually teach them perfect pitch? At a certain age, you can no longer learn it.
That's super fascinating.
It's very...
Do you know what the age is? Is it maybe like 30 is like the cutoff?
Oh, it's far later than that.
Whoa,
earlier
that's
than
not what
that.
I want to hear.
It's like when you're like 4.
Oh, so it's a little,
yeah, it's a little hard.
Late for old Jenna.
Yeah, it's maybe the saddest thing I think about.
That you missed the opportunity for perfect pitch.
Imagine my life would be so much different if I could sing or could just play songs as good as I can draw pictures.
Would it be that different?
I would have been Bruno Mars first. I'm sorry, Bruno. I know Bruno Mars is probably watching. I'm sorry, Bruno Mars. I would have beat you to it.
You gotta stop calling Bruno Mars out on these streams.
How many times Sarah has yelled at me? I would have been Bruno Mars, is what I'm saying.
Yep. And now what are you?
This is what happens when you. If Bruno Mars couldn't sing, he'd probably work at a video game website, which is not bad. It's far from the worst thing any human could be doing.
Yeah, I mean, if Drake can be a master of Fortnite, I don't see why.
And as we know, Drake can't sing. So. Sorry, Drake is a wonderful human who's done very few things wrong. Not zero things wrong, just few things. I think. I don't know.
Just more than can be said for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game.
It's
very satisfying.
Yeah, pick up that bomb.
Yeah.
You're the bomb. I wish the game would say that. If they can update the game, every time you pick up the bomb, it would just be like Charles Barkley saying, "You're the bomb."
That would be cool.
Yeah, like a DLC pack.
See, that was always one of the things I really liked about Zelda, is that, or at least in
Charles Barkley DLC in Zelda.
Yeah, my favorite part is the Charles part is when you would get items in like. Oh, okay, I've gotta stop talking and pay attention to what's happening.
Oh, this is I've never seen this bad guy before. I can't offer any advice. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't need your advice.
Whoa. Does he have a top hat on though? Like a little.
I think he just has.
Oh no, that's just a background. That would be another good DLC update, is if every bad guy could have a top hat.
This guy's doing a number.
Well, because he can do all these sick jumps that you can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, a cool thing that I learned like recently is that if you jump, you can slow down time, and it's actually easier to get like a shot or two in while you're in midair jumping. Oh. For bad guys that are annoying like that. Oh, that was the last stream.
I know, but I guess I'm low on health.
And you will get health when you open the box at the end, and you also will get health when you go into the next ship because you have that perk.
You can only have one?
You can only have one bomb, as you know, just like real life. You can only have one bomb at a time.
Sometimes it's hard to get rid of a bomb. Do you ever watch Adam West in the old Batman movie?
Yeah, when it's...
Yeah, sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb.
It's a conundrum. Most Batmans are historically not great at getting rid of bombs.
Yeah, that's been a weird recurring theme.
His one weakness, bomb disposal.
I mean, to be fair, that is my weakness too. I'm not great at getting rid of bombs.
I think Pat did something when I wasn't paying attention on the stream. Pat did a trick. So I think the little skulls are like difficulty modifiers. I don't know what asphyxia means, but that's a $10 word.
It looks like it's maybe timed.
Oh, maybe.
Because asphyxia is when you can't breathe.
Oh no.
This one looks
It's
fun,
a
but
treasurium.
difficult. Yeah.
But you get tons. A platoon just means I think there's.
You're right. I should challenge myself.
Show everyone how strong you are being a space pirate.
Yeah. Gonna hook some treasure. Beware of the emerald stones. What? Visiting a shrine, beware of the emerald stones.
I'm so mad that everyone hates Cookie Puss.
Well, he's horrible, Jeff. I don't know what you expected.
I'm going to start a campaign to...
Oh.
Did you just hurt yourself?
Yeah, I
Oh, those are
certainly
bad.
did.
That's a bad bomb. This guy's a little trickster. I think so. That Polaroid item it'll be a perk that you can have, but only for this run.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Actually, that's a really cool perk.
Blast.
So
But
your
I do have the money for that.
bullets will bounce off hard surfaces when you shoot them. So you can do
Okay.
like cool little bank shots and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna get really good at doing that and then lose that ability for the next time.
Yeah. But seriously, Cookie Puss.
I appreciate that this is a memento from your childhood that you are fond of, but also it's a rough one. It is a rough one.
Do
my
not
good friend.
judge me by the character of my face, but the tastiness in my nose is Cookie Puss's sort of saying, his famous saying.
Fuck. I did not have very much help for that one. Do you want to do a round or two?
Yes, I see you, and I appreciate that you appreciate Cookie Puss. Thank you. Now I will be the one who unlocks the things. Okay. Oh, let's go to... Oh, I don't have anything for Black Market. But I get to open up a pack. Okay. Oh yeah, the secret doors. Yes, I did. Thank you, Dom. I did remember there are secret doors in here. This song is very fun too. I can't believe I've cursed this entire stream of Cookie Puss.
With your bad cookie
The
talk. Can't believe you made a cookie bad, but you certainly did.
I don't know. It's just like, you don't like cheeseburgers aren't cute, but they're delicious.
Okay, but you know what cheeseburgers don't look like? A scary man face.
Okay, what's
Staring back at me as I try to devour it.
That's a fair point. Okay, what is your thoughts on funny face pancakes from IHOP?
I don't know if I've ever gotten them. I generally like my food to not have faces. I don't want to have to face the reality.
You're sort of a pastry pastry vegan. Of sorts.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Not
I don't want it
to speak ill of actual, that
Yes.
sort of mentality of why vegans don't eat face foods.
Yes, we would always go to a Thanksgiving festival in which when I was growing up, somebody would bring a turkey made out of tofu. Like they'd carved tofu into the shape of a turkey, and it would always say, nothing with a face. And I always really liked that. That makes a lot of sense to me. It's beautiful.
I mean, this is the first that I've heard of tofu art, so it's intriguing to think. It's
really?
intriguing to think about.
You can do some cool, weird things with tofu. I actually like tofu quite a lot.
Tofu's good. I was vegetarian for a bit and had plenty of that in my life. I don't know that I've ever made some bespoke art with it and then consumed it. I've never consumed my art is also another thing.
Oh, really? I think you're missing out. You should try eating more of your pixels.
I should just make like a little pixel cookie and eat it.
That would actually be amazing. Could you do that?
I could do that.
Could you bake that?
Mm-hmm.
I could probably bake that. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next stream. I'll bake some sort of amusing treat.
An amusing treat. That's good.
Yes.
That's not a face.
It will be delicious and cute, and it won't have a face.
And it won't turn the entire chat against you.
You listen, that's not on Cookie. Well, that is on Cookie Puss, but that's mostly on you, Jeffrey.
For bringing this abomination into our world. Listen, Cookie Puss didn't ask to be made.
Did he ask to be destroyed? Because that's what you did when you ate him.
It was the service that he knew he was made for. For consumption of that sweet face. I also want to say is also, just don't knock it until you try it. Have you ever danced with the Cookie Puss in the pale moonlight? I don't think that you have, Jenna. In all my years, I thought I would never say that out loud. never utters such a sentence. Put that on a t-shirt. Let's call Michael Carvel and say, Michael, can you make this shirt that Jeff just came up with?
Oh, man. It's a good callback to Batman movies, too.
Mm-hmm. I love the Batman.
I love the Batman. Whoa.
What if you could eat...
What?
Would you eat a
what?
A Batman cake face?
Which Batman?
I mean, lady's choice.
Okay. Okay. No, I like that. If I had to choose a Batman's face
to eat
in
on your birthday
cake form, I think it would be Michael Keaton. I don't have an explanation.
More like Michael Eaton.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta go.
I don't have an explanation for why, but when I close my eyes and I picture a fork and a knife in one hand and I'm cutting into
a face,
a Batman face, for some reason it's Michael Keaton. I feel like he has a good ratio of Batman mask, which would be chocolate, and Bruce Wayne face, which would be vanilla.
That actually sounds delightful.
It would be pretty good.
Yes. Another thing about just Carvel cakes in general, I'll talk about a good one, is the football. Because the football cake is just a oval cake that's has a thin layer of caramel. We can debate how to talk about that word. And then there's a layer of crunchies on top, and that's about it.
Oh, that sounds very good.
I accidentally just picked a level. Oh, I think I can go back to the black. Oh, we're locked. I can't go to the black market because I'm in the middle of a thing. Rumble room.
Oh.
Get into my rumble room.
And a labyrinth. I like the sound of a labyrinth.
Would you eat a big David Bowie labyrinth cake?
Is David Bowie in it, or is it just a cake of the labyrinth?
I think it's a labyrinth cake that when you take a bite out of it, David Bowie comes and abducts you.
Then yeah, 100%. What are you? You made that too easy. I don't think you realized it. Oh, I like this.
He just hurt me.
You released some flubber. You released a boo made of flubber. And it's pretty delightful.
I changed up my password. Okay.
Yes, okay, no, somebody in the chat points out, why is Cookie Puss not a cat? That's a really good question. Why is he called that?
Like a puss, like a mouth.
Okay, like...
A puss. Yeah, cookie mug.
I've heard punum.
No,
I don't know if I've ever heard Puss.
Yeah, punch him right in the puss.
Nope.
That sounds wrong.
That didn't sound right.
I didn't do it in my old-timey voice.
Okay, do it in your old... Well, finish this fight and then do it in your old-timey voice.
Oh, punch him right in the puss.
No,
never
worse.
No wonder they stopped using
Jeff.
that word.
Jeffrey. Okay, I like...
This is why they stopped using the word. I think we all figured it out.
I'm going over some options to use this word in a sentence in my head before I say it out loud so that we don't get in trouble.
Sorry.
None of them are working. None of them sound like good things to say live.
Every time I say something, we get further away from getting the stream onto YouTube Kids.
Yes, and further away from God.
YouTube's God's kids.
I can't believe you left that penny there.
That penny? I got scared. But now I'm here. I can get a space meat, I can get a long shot, I can get a pepper shot. So many options. I think I can get all of them. Look how long my shots are now.
It seems longer. Longer. Pepper shot? Just like a shotgun option? What makes it pepper?
It just makes my critical shots more critical.
Okay. Okay, cool.
They're really judgy. They do not grade on a curve. Also love like the action of going through those tubes when you go to a new room. It's a good tube action. Whoa.
Just the general, like the feel of flinging around on the hook shot, it's got very good motion.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Patrick?
Live Cookie Puss and Bookie. Someone put their Google browser thing that every time the word Jenna or Jeff appears on screen, it gets replaced by Cookie Puss. Please no one make that Chrome extension. Then someone's gonna accidentally publish an article about every noun is replaced by Cookie Puss. Who is this? Oh well, oops, bye.
Did that dude have a bedroll? I shouldn't say dude. Did that person have a bedroll for a head?
Yeah.
With a shovel shoved through it?
It's Shovel Knight.
Oh,
Hey.
is that Shovel Knight?
No, but I found a
Okay.
secret thing.
Oh.
Thank you. Look at this secret room. Got a bomb in here. Don't need it though.
I feel like I've mentioned
Strength.
Cookie Cat. On
Cookie
this
Cat
feed
is good.
before, or maybe other feeds, but that's all I can think of when you say Cookie Cat.
Cookie Cat is a great treat.
I love Cookie Cat. He
Not-
left his family behind.
I know, a non-threatening treat that no one hates to look at.
No. Everybody loves Cookie Cat. I love
What?
Cookie Cat. What?
I got a new relic.
Ah.
Hi.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Hi, Tribute Games in the chat.
Thank you for this good game.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
I can't wait for the
Whoa.
Golden Girls DLC.
Why don't more games have a Golden Girls DLC? Like, if you had to guess, what's causing that lapse? Is it copyright issues?
Yeah, it's gotta
probably?
be. The Golden Girls LLC is really stringent on the copyright.
That's fair. I
They had
get that.
so there was a Golden Girls license game on the Game Boy Advance, and it just didn't do. No, it's not true.
Oh,
Welcome
Jeff.
to Jeff's alternate history.
Once again, your lies hurt me.
Oh no. Also, like sometimes what they do here is that they sometimes they'll just spawn weapons instead of baddies, and it's a whole bucket of grapes that you have to get past. Oh, it's got shot right in the face.
Whole bucket of grapes.
Mm-hmm. Return from the greatness.
Jesus, Patrick, what have you done?
What does he do?
God damn it, Pat. Jeff
What
hasn't.
the-
Jeff's not paying attention. Oh, it
No.
disappeared.
Are you haunted by the cookie?
He was doing a thing.
Pat,
He
I'm-
transformed us.
Oh no!
Pat's using his powers for evil. This fight also feels very Zelda-like, where you have to hit the tail.
Mm-hmm. Yay! Love these apples.
I could eat
Oh
an apple.
look! What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful life to live. To my final form, Jenna. I'm gonna write like a Franz Kafka-esque story where I wake up.
Cookie Cat is Cookie Puss, and you can't help but eat yourself. Isn't that how that ends, Jeff? If you transform into Cookie Puss, you're just
Yeah,
gonna
I have
eat
to
away
eat
at
myself.
yourself.
That's gonna be the darkest story. It's like self-vor. I don't know if that's a genre, and I don't want to find out.
Self-vor. I'm just gonna Google
No,
something real quick.
please don't do
I'm just gonna.
it.
I'm pretty certain my safe search is on.
Save searches on. Good thing we're not screen sharing.
Well, some stuff from DeviantArt came up, which is not a huge surprise. But I'm just gonna not click through. Just knowing it exists is enough for me.
Okay. If you could actually wake up as a food,
Yeah? Any food?
yeah,
I would wake up as human.
that is food technically to
Long
somebody.
pork. Anyway, no, that's a great question. What would I? Maybe like.
Whoa, this guy's standing up, having a seat.
I like this dude. Is it like a plant? Is
Yeah,
it like a
it's
turnip?
Like a little root.
Turnip lady? I love her. Are you
Accident
just
rocks
shooting
and-
around to find more secret?
Yeah, it's just double checking.
That's a good call.
But when you find the little skull zone, you get the little something, a little secret. Oh no, I wanted this to be a fun, PG pirate-based stream, and I gotta admit that I maybe ruined it a little bit.
With your Cookie Puss infractions?
I'm only allowed one of them a year.
Should have saved it for your birthday.
I didn't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be completely silent on my birthday. Never happened in the history of birthdays.
When Jeff goes silent and is not on Twitter on his birthday, everybody just has to know what
One-
sins he's committing.
One
against
time my
Cookie
brother,
Puss.
yeah. One time my brother did text me because he didn't see me tweeting when I got back from a trip. Wanted to make sure that I was okay.
Oh, these things are cute.
Yeah, but they blow up.
That's okay. You got like the extendo shot.
Oh, that's true.
You're totally prepared for this.
Keeping it safe. Alrighty.
I think maybe I would want to be a candy. I think I'd want to be a gummy candy.
Oh,
Could I
boy.
just be me, but I'm Gumby / I'm just gummy candy?
Like a Jenna Gumby.
Yeah.
A Jumby.
An edible Jenna Gummy. Gumby.
An edible arrangement.
What would you be, Jeff? If you could wake up and be any food.
That's
and don't
not-
say Cookie Puss, it's not acceptable. Unless it really is like...
I mean, like a burrito would be nice.
Oh, I could see that.
Because that'd just be nice and warm.
You would always... Yeah. It'd be like you were in a permanent
I hate this room.
blanket burrito.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah, look at that. See a little freeze shot. Got a little hit on him.
That was
Did a
good.
hit.
That was some good play.
Oh no, another bad room. Uh-oh. What's happening? Also love like how everything has a sort of like floppiness to it, like all the bad guys.
Floppiness? Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
yeah,
What
like-
do you mean?
Like look how floppy they are.
They do all have sort of the texture of like a stuffed animal, kind of?
Oh, like a felt.
Yes, kind of like a Rowlet or a Pusheen, depending on your mileage.
Depending on how fluffy you prefer to be. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Some of these are Bubble Boys.
Oh, boys.
Remember the film, The Bubble Boy? Was it Bubble
Is that
Boy?
an Adam Sandler vehicle?
It seems like it, but I thought it was not him. This is the one obscure movie history that I don't have a rant for.
I'm gonna go ahead and Google that. I think you're right. I think in my mind it seemed like an Adam Sandler movie.
I mean,
but
it's
it
like
wasn't
water.
him.
Well,
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking Water
it was
Boy.
a time where all movies were boys, and then there's different kind of boys in every type of movie. Adam Sandler said, "What if it was water?"
Hey, do you want to know who the star of Bubble Boy was?
It's that guy. It's the guy that was in Is it me?
It was
No.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's his
which was
name.
a surprise to me.
And to Jake.
Yeah, that anybody remembered this movie that he was in and then brought it up.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry to put you on blast by mentioning this movie. Yeah, the chat totally knew. The chat was way ahead.
Well, because all of them had, as you know, every time Polygon fans watch something, they have IMDb up in the ready.
Tribute Game says Muppet texture in quotes, which
Oh,
makes it a
yeah.
creepy word. Was a big inspiration for the world of Flint, which I totally see. Actually, this is all very Muppety.
Here's my big question: when are we getting the Jim Henson animated series for this?
That would be pretty good. Actually, that makes talking about the Labyrinth retroactively very appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. I definitely love it. Yeah, everything feels. I mean, other than it being pixels, everything feels like soft. Oh, I missed a room. Gotta go back. I love the Muppet texture.
Oh, somebody else says the baddies remind them of Aladdin baddies, which I can also see it from I assume from the Aladdin game, which is what I thought of. Do you feel that?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just gonna eat all these snacks because actually I'm fine. Here, I want this.
Snack attack.
This hail shot.
Ooh,
I just shoot a bunch of Joel Hales out.
that's pretty cool.
Comedian and actor.
Joel McHale's.
Joel McHale, there it is. He's a tall drink of water, that guy, I've heard. I keep track of people who are tall because that's everybody that exists. Everyone that's taller than me. This is why I refuse to stand near Simone or Pat. Or,
They are
Clayton.
both tall. They're tall,
Or Allegra.
lanky fellows.
Or Chris Grant.
Or any.
Or Michael McWhorter. But mostly everyone on staff I refuse to stand next to at all times.
Simone is a lot taller than I thought she would be.
She's definitely taller than a glass of water. We've determined that much about.
That's true. Is that a metric for judging heights? You should pay attention to what's happening.
Yeah,
You are
this-
getting blowed.
I'm getting worked.
Getting blowed. Blowed up.
Getting that big blow.
Getting that blowed.
I need those yummy apples. That's how good they are. 3 yummies. All right. So I don't want to die, because I actually want to go to the boss.
Yeah.
Yay! Now it's boss time.
Whoa.
That's a beautiful
That's
shell.
a beautiful space shell.
Let's just look at it. Let's not break it.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to break it. We want what's good stuff that's inside.
I usually try to rate people. Someone asks how tall Simone is. I try to rate people by how big they are compared to a cup.
Yeah, it's a very specific system. Do you
Simone.
have like a cup that you judge everybody? Like, is it one cup that you have that you
That's
keep
good.
with you?
Yeah, my measuring cup. I gotta go.
Very good.
I don't know why people say I always do dad jokes. Now it's boss time. Here's the thing that I haven't done in this game. I haven't actually beaten this boss yet. Oh yeah, Russ is tall too. Everyone's tall at Polygon.
Yeah, a lot of tall folks.
Here's a tip too. If you don't like being around tall people, don't move to New York City.
Are people in New York very tall?
Yeah. Oh, here's a cool thing that I found, which I really like. When you get to the first boss zone, there's a secret door here.
Ooh.
And you can see all the developers here, which is really nice. There's and they say really fun stuff, which is really cool. Really appreciate it.
Hey, that's us.
Thanks for putting in there, everybody.
Hi.
Then there's a whole lot of nice people that made this game. There's a lot of them.
And some bombs too.
A bomb, yeah, a bomb actually programmed part of the game. Oh, wait a minute. What this? I didn't do this. Oh, that's cute. A little jingle.
Like a penny arcade.
Yeah. And then there's this big fella in the back.
Whoa. Whoa.
You know that old saying.
The Song of Black Margot. Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty nice. But yeah, I thought this is a really neat little thing. I really appreciate that they're all up in here and they all say nice stuff. There's a person who talks about eggs in here, which I appreciate. Very important.
I like that you went through and looked at all of the screens.
This is the one. It's very important.
Always make room for another egg.
Very important.
What does that mean? Is that literal?
Yeah, so breakfast typically there's eggs involved. You could have another if you prefer.
I don't ever have eggs for breakfast.
Well, you could have at least one, and then at some point
I usually just have a cookie puss for breakfast. So
you steal a child's cookie puss.
I love that giant tentacle bundle that's hanging in the background.
Yeah, the backgrounds, there's like so much little details in the backgrounds. Like each of the pirate bosses have their own symbol, which is really cool too.
That's cool. What would if you were a pirate boss, what would your symbol be?
I mean, you know, the good old cookie puss and crossbones.
Jesus God. Oh my God.
Yeah, I just set that one up. Just lobbed it right at home plate. Sorry. Cookie puss and crossbones. Could you imagine being on the high seas like, oh no! Like the person in the crow's nest, it's the cookie puss and crossbones. Entire ship just starts freaking out.
Oh, Jesus, God.
Sorry, I'm crying a little bit. Just imagining my pirate future. I love pirates. This is a known fact.
I didn't know that.
Well, as my favorite comic book is the world's most popular comic book. It's a Japanese one called One Piece, and it's about pirates, and it has almost 900 chapters. So if anyone wants to catch up on this comic that's literally had a new issue every week for 20 years,
wow, and
wants to become my best friend, you should start reading One Piece.
Well, I'm really on the ninja side of the debate because I used to do ninjutsu, and it'd be like weird if I were on the pirate side.
Yeah,
you remember how that was like a thing in our culture?
Yeah, and there'd be like Facebook things. A decade ago? I think the war between pirates and ninjas still rages on, if you ask me.
It does, but nobody talks about it anymore, which is okay.
Which I'm appreciative of.
It's not terrible. There's a lot happening here.
Were you a fan of the Naruto?
No.
And the Naruto family of products?
No, I have not kept up with anime unless it's Junji Ito.
That's good. You never did like ninja hand seals at the anime conventions?
No.
I used to go to anime conventions a lot in my youth.
I believe it. I always wanted to.
Mainly because I had a lot of friends up and down the East Coast, and that's like the easiest way to see each other.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we'd go to an anime convention and not go to any part of the convention, just it was a reason to hang out. That's less interesting than anything else. But I remember, people do like the Naruto run, which is worse than the Roadie run from Gears of War. I wish more people did that.
What does that run look like?
It's like you duck down and you kind of never played. I can't do it here.
I'm gonna wait for you to be done with this boss fight, and then I'm gonna ask you to do it.
And then I'm gonna Roadie run and get your lunch.
Just like a Roadie would do.
Yeah, just make sure it's somewhere far away so I can get the most out of it. Oh no! For some reason, when I was doing this at home, I was having a much harder time, and when I'm talking about Naruto, it's keeping me focused. Just like a ninja, I guess.
The chat corrects me accurately that Junji Ito is manga, not anime.
Oh, well, he's had a movie.
He had a live-action movie of
Uzumaki?
Yes, and it was not very good.
I've heard.
It was very boring.
But Gyo had a movie. Had an animated feature.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I didn't love Gyo as much as I love a lot of his other ones.
Yes.
Seafood doesn't bother me. And it didn't bother me in that comic either.
When a big old shark just comes?
No, that was very good. It's a very good, evocative comic, but...
The end just sort of goes somewhere, though.
Yeah, all of it. I love Junji Ito so much. This might be the worst thing to have an acute... Well, what
it's
about
the opposite.
Except for his cat comics, which are
those
creepy and cute.
Yes. This is anti-ExeCUTEables. This is anything Junji Ito. We talked about him last time too. Talked about getting that little hole in the wall for you.
Oh, that's right, man.
What a good story.
Junji Ito is so applicable to all of my conversations.
There's a documentary series. I forget the name of it. I think it's called Monbon, but it's basically, and I forget the artist who is the host of it, but he basically then interviews other manga artists.
Oh, that's cool.
And when he did his with Junji Ito, they do it at a cat cafe. So it's two very serious men talking about serious comic books, and they're just surrounded by cats.
That's delightful.
It's one of the most wonderful interviews I've ever seen.
Man, you're doing a great job.
Well, to be fair, the first time I did this, I did not have this nice Contra gun. Oh boy, he's really angry now. I may or may not be able to do this, but you're
doing great.
Thank you.
You totally got it. Is there a time limit?
No,
okay.
This is not Monster Hunter. Yay! Sorry, I yelled very. Take that, pal. Oh no! I feel immediately bad. Why would they do this to me? Oh, drink up those tears. Yeah. I'm sorry. Those tears are delicious. I've not beaten that boss before.
Whoa.
Message in a bottle. What?
What?
You took my bottle brother.
Was that like a princess you were supposed to save?
God, the bottle brother's in another castle.
Oh.
What a rude boy. Look at all those heads.
I hear that you actually have to put the brother together in the bottle, and that's how those are made.
That's how babies are born.
What? You just gave me a very, very vivid image.
Oh no.
That I feel like I should not share.
I mean,
Again, it's a counter to the energy of this stream.
I mean, that's why they call it a baby bottle, Jenna.
No.
No?
That's extremely not what that is or why they call it that.
I love the Andre 3000 inspired game mechanics of this game. Gold feather.
Excellent. You're now on the trail of... Okay, so when we defeated that guy, we got a new bounty?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boy. What a wonderful... Oh, look, he's still alive. Good thing we didn't kill him, but now we put a big fire in his ship.
Oh, I mean, he's in space, though. Isn't that pretty much a death sentence?
You just open up the window.
Get all that smoke out, right?
That's what I do when I play FTL. You just open up the window. The fire goes away. Wow, we really leveled up here.
Dang.
Give me all them levels.
Nice. Look at all that good loot.
Love this, guys. Yeah, I would love to see like felt, little felt guys of all these.
That would be pretty adorable.
Let's power up now. We got all these good things.
Ooh.
Flawless. This makes you into Jeff. No.
I like when you say nice things about yourself, Jeff.
All day. Did I buy these already? I want to get strong. I'm gonna buy the dumbbell. What's this? Oh, you want to unlock the hardcore version of a boss? No, sir.
I like that you can do that, though, in case that wasn't difficult enough.
Yeah, it also costs money, which is interesting, too. Like, so if you really want to challenge yourself, you can do that and waste all your money being a big challenge to yourself. That's nice,
That's
though.
good.
And as you know, as part of like the roguelike thing, so you're not playing this game because it's easy.
No, I love roguelikes. I'm just thinking about all the roguelikes I've played, and I love them all.
Do you want to try getting your gold feather on real quick?
I do. Yes. I see you wiping your hands. So it makes me a little nervous to put this in my hands. This isn't so bad.
No. I just try to be mindful of all the heat that comes from a hand.
All the heat that comes from a hand.
Open all those packs.
I don't think you're supposed to shake cans before you open them. but it's been a while since I've had a soda.
I'm enjoying a
Ooh.
diet soda beverage right now.
Ooh. Sharpshooter. God, so many boosts.
Oh, good. You got that now.
Okay.
How nice.
5 more gold.
Boy, we just fill the
Move
packs.
Swift. Okay, wait.
Oh, yeah, maybe you want to... Oh, you just
Oh.
went. You just went.
Where did I go? I hit the wrong button.
You hit the right button to start the adventure, though. Oh, it's a different kind of ship now. Goldfeather's got a little bit more money in the pockets to make a little nicer ship.
Well,
He's got all
when
that juice at the bottom, too.
When your feathers are literally gold, you can afford to do that sort of thing.
He's literally made of money. Dude, it's got a hot gamer juice at the bottom of the level. Just watch out for it.
Oh god, is that hot Mountain Dew?
That's hot. Are we talking about this again?
Yeah, how does this keep happening? What about you or me is leading this to happen?
The family of products. If you take all the things she said by Tatsu, and if you also took all the things that we've mentioned food-wise on this program, we have hot Mountain Dew, Cookie Puss, gummy worms. There's a lot of bad foods.
Yeah, I don't know if food horror is a thing, but it might be a new genre that
We're
have
the
created.
Junji Ito of food.
I would love for that to be my title, though. If I could find a way to get that in my life.
The Junji Ito of food. Very challenging, difficult, dark food. Yeah, too much gamer juice down there. We can't.
Ooh.
Do not want to step in that hot gamer juice. I love these little guys with the hats, though. Sorry, there's someone's name in the chat is 90s Pikachu, and I was just thinking of a Pikachu with a fanny pack and rollerblades.
Is that 90s? That feels more 80s to me.
The rollerblades are 90s.
That's true. I kind of. That also, I mean.
Whoa, whoa!
Ah!
Oh man, it's turned into Sonic Spinball. Fantastic. What is your proficiency level with rollerblades? Oh, sorry. When I say rollerblades, I'm doing the Band-Aid thing. Inline skates.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I'm not great. I'm good at roller skates, but I'm unstable on inlines.
You like to have a nice base of wheels.
Yeah.
A wheel base. Whoa!
Ooh.
There's a whole lot of new stuff happening in this game, in this level. Oh, he just puked a hole.
Just puked on me.
You hate when that happens.
Yeah, I hate to see that and experience that. Ah!
So wait, when you roller skated, did you do it at a rink or?
Oh yeah, we used to have a roller rink in town. Naturally. Like many towns, and it closed down.
Oh no! I can't believe a roller rink stopped being a viable business product.
Yeah, I can't either. I had a lot of good times there. I still have a really vivid and kind of bad scent memory. Do you ever
Yes.
Like you think back about a house you used to live in or something, and you have a scent memory. I've got that for this roller rink, and it's bad.
You cannot roller rinks. Roller rinks, as you know, have a scent.
Yeah, and it's a powerful one. It's a powerful and notable one.
It just reminds you of the sort of just the whole place.
Yeah,
it's
just
not it's not tied to a memory, a roller rink memory.
No.
Well, you got a lot of these Knuckles the Hedgehogs over here throwing stuff at you. I said Knuckles the Hedgehog. That's incorrect.
Yeah, was he an echidna?
He's a Knuckle. Yeah.
He's a Knuckle.
He's a Knuckle. I think you know what actually would also make a good Cookie Puss. I'm sorry that I'm still on this. Is like the Sonic the Hedgehogs.
You're not sorry. You're doing this by choice.
But you would eat. I mean, they have the Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream on a stick.
I would not
ice
eat
cream
those.
pops.
I would never eat one.
How about a SpongeBob?
Maybe a SpongeBob.
This is maybe more of a question that probably Pat has an answer to, but you can answer it as well. But do you remember when WWF had ice cream pops? And they would literally just print a black and white photo of the wrestler on the ice cream?
No, but that sounds That sounds like a good business plan.
You literally just photocopy a picture of the wrestler on the ice cream. I also realize that I am very old. I guarantee you, no one other than the other 30-year-old in the chat will remember that. But that was the thing that happened. It was an ice cream innovation where WWF was the only people who did this too. You would print the...
Can you believe more people wouldn't do that to their consumers?
You wouldn't want to eat a photograph of Macho Man Randy Savage.
I would prefer to eat an actual photograph than the thing that you're describing.
As Jenna loves to eat Polaroids.
I do. I love it more than most of the actual food items that we've discussed on this stream. Oh, I'm not paying attention to my health.
Which is usually what I do when I eat. It's not pay attention to my health. Pardon me. Yeah, level that body up. Get some more. I mean, you probably want the scatter shot thing, that 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope. Yeah, that's a good call. Is that all my spaces?
Thank you. See see, Tribute Games remembers the WWF ice cream bars. Thank you, everybody.
Don't justify.
I'm just saying if I were at an electronic video games convention.
Yes.
And one of the press or the sort of swag that a company was giving away was a ice cream bar of their character printed on it. This is like the chemical plant zone of spaceships, by the way, which is also level 2 Sonic the Hedgehog 2, who was also an ice cream bar at one point. But
oops.
I'm saying if I walked into a convention and a game developer handed me an ice cream bar with a Flinthook on it or a Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, well, here's my question. What video game character would you most like to eat as just a regular printed?
Honestly, I would like a ice cream bar printout of Reggie Fils-Aimé. It's gotta be big. It's gotta be big. My favorite video game executive, C-level executive. I mean, actually, out of all the C-level executives that exist, I do think that Reggie Fils-Aimé is my favorite C-level executive.
That's a good thing to have a specific answer for.
I generally base my fandoms on the sort of the delineation of what's going to be on that person's LinkedIn profile. Big fan of C-level executives. No, this is just a room designed to be hell.
Okay.
You know that this is a fact. This is a Snapple fact for you about Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yeah.
That I think most people know, but it's my favorite. Is that he's famous for making a big pizza.
What? Pat's nodding in confirmation about this.
He used to be an executive at Pizza Hut, and one of his crowning achievements at the Pizza Hut Corporation was making the big New Yorker pizza.
Okay.
Very large pizza.
Like, is this like a single big pizza that he made?
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially just a big cheese pizza, but it's like it was big, like us we New Yorkers. Didn't you, in the first day of you moving to New York City, you were like, gotta have those big sized pizzas?
Actually, the pizza game in New York has been weirdly disappointing.
Whoa, so, Reggie, you gotta hit up our girl Jenna.
It's just, I mean, Reggie isn't there anymore.
Reggie, get on the phone, call Jenna, make a pizza delivery. In a time in New York City's heyday, you can just get a big fucking pizza. Your eyes would have just lit up like a candy machine.
If I saw that big pizza.
It's just a big. Reggie walked into the room and he said, "The pizza needs to be big, and if it's not, why does it matter? You want that meat.
I want that meat.
Even though it's purple, you want that meat. It's space meat. It's purple. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that light meat you ate.
Yeah, it's kind of gross. Kind of looked gangrenous.
Gave you health. Can't judge it.
That's true. I guess that's fair.
For your health.
Who am I to say that meat looked bad? It did cure me.
Of your ailments. I mean, it was no big pizza, but I mean...
No, it certainly was no big pizza.
What is your what's to get into your good graces, what would be the kind of pizza someone could give you that would make you say, this
That's
person's
a pizza.
This is a pizza from a new friend, Pizza Jeff? What would be the Jeff?
So my favorite pizza, there's a very specific St. Louis style pizza. I don't know if you're familiar.
Not aware.
So it's pretty. It's if you grew up eating it, you would probably love it. But if you did not, it's got its trials. So the thing that define St. Louis pizza, cracker thin crust, just really crispy. So you bite into it and it cracks apart. So none of this big giant. A giant crust that you get on a lot of pizzas. Oh, going rough.
So it's a thin mint of a pizza.
Yes. The other thing that defines it is a special cheese blend.
Whoa.
Of Provel and mozzarella called Provel. No, it's provolone and mozzarella called Provel.
Gotcha.
And it's a proprietary blend that Emo. I'm so excited about Emo's pizza. I'm really doing a poor job at this game.
Because your mind is reconstructing his pizza.
Yeah. And it's got, the pizza sauce is not very sweet, which I don't care for a sweet sauce.
Jenna doesn't like them sweet. Gotta know that about Jenna.
Gotta know that about me. Look at this beautiful shell.
That you're gonna destroy.
That I'm gonna destroy.
So it's thin.
Yeah, it's thin. And it's also, most importantly, cut square. So it's not cut into slices. It's cut into squares. It's known as the square beyond compare.
Oh, I was gonna say squices.
You get little, yes, you get little squices.
Delicious.
Is that what you said? Is that the word you said?
Sure was.
You get little squices, and it's very satisfying to eat. God, I want some Emos.
What if Reggie Fils-Aimé walked into Emo's headquarters and said, gotta have a big square?
I would be confused, I think, more than anything.
Reggie, I will let you in.
Okay, do we want to wrap this up? Yes, I feel very good about the things that we've uncovered about ourselves, and most importantly, Jeff, today.
You've learned nothing new about me. All known facts, all Snapple facts that you can find about me anytime.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank
for
you.
ExeCUTEables and for Flinthook. Is there anything, do we have anything to plug? Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Subscribe and like.
Hook that like button. Hook that subscribe button. Yeah, and if y'all know any other adorable indie games that you'd like us to play, hit us up in a comment, hit us up in a tweet, send it written on a pizza if you'd like.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm on Twitter at the Jenna.
I'm O Jeff Ramos.
Is that OH?
Yes.
Oh.
O Jeff Ramos.
Yeah, but if you have suggestions, let us know. We're into those.
Love the games. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you later. We're doing Kirby live stream tomorrow, so you should watch that. Bye.
Kirby is a Nintendo character.